it with music, beautiful music.
Hello, I'm Fred Miller, and this is yet another lecture in song. My musical history goes back to Albuquerque, New Mexico, where I was born, and I had the good fortune to have a wonderful classical piano teacher. And then I was schooled in Bach, Beethoven, and Brahms, and then I turned 13 the very day the Beatles arrived in America, so I was a rocker, a follower of the top 40, through most of my teens. And then when I was 18, I hitchhiked with a friend from New Mexico to the Woodstock Festival. I'm even in the poster. But that was it for rock music. I traveled around the country in my VW Bug and finally settled in Greenwich Village. At some point, somebody gave me an album of Ella Fitzgerald singing Cole Porter, and here I am, American popular song. Gershwin, Porter, Kern, Rogers, Berlin, Judy Garland, Ethel Merman, Frank Sinatra, Bing Crosby, the whole wonderful world of American popular song. And this was going to be my musical life. I wasn't sure how, until I came upon the idea of lectures in song, each one being some profile or some aspect of American popular music. I started with 6 programs way back when, and now to date I have 75 different programs, each one described in detail at fredmillermusic.com. The program at hand here, Irving Berlin, one of the very first ones, of course, I ever did. One would have to. Berlin was American music, as Jerome Kern said. He didn't have a place in American music. He is American music. What it was about him is a mystery. He was just simply the most prolific, and he somehow had his finger in every pie, I guess, in American life. He knew he'd have to be in touch with the American people right early on. That was what made him not just a great artist, but also first-rate businessman. Getting started in his career around 1910, 1911, people were just coming out of the Edwardian Victorian age and a little self-conscious about moving in public and dancing and everything, but he knew that was going to change. Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it. Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it. See that ragtime couple over there? Watch them throw their shoulders in the air. Snap your fingers, honey, I declare. It's a bear, it's a bear, it's a bear. There! Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it. Everybody's doing it, doing it, doing it. Ain't that music touching your heart? Hear that trombone busting apart. Come, 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 let us start. Everybody's doing it now. When that midnight choo-choo leaves for Alabama, I'll be right there. I got my fare. When I see that rusty-haired conductor man, I'll grab him by the collar and I'll holler, Alabama, Alabama. That's where they stop the train that takes me back again, down home where I remain, where my honey lamb am. I will be right there with bells when that old conductor yells, all aboard, all aboard, all aboard for Alabama. Israel Beilein, born in May of 1888 in Belarus, came to America as a child of 3, one of 6 kids. The whole American story, the Statue of Liberty, the Lower East Side, and the kind of poverty that just made kids grow up very fast. I think this little fellow, Izzy Beilein, was an old soul. He was attracted, the kids in those days.